The 6th anniversary brought us so many things and so many units that we've wanted for so long. For example, the Synchro Gauge with fusing Super Vegito, not only him, but with fusing Gogeta Blue, which was absolutely awesome. They were both easily top 3. Right after that, for part 2, they released Legends Limited God Goku, which on release was terrible. And then you go to Ultimate Gohan, who had one of the worst animations in the game, but were absolutely broken. And then for part 3, releasing UG4, one of the most overpowered and toxic units in all of Dragon Ball Legends history. And today, we're going to be going over where they are today and what happened to them, how they fell off, and every single thing about them. For part 1 of the anniversary, we unexpectedly got fusing Super Vegito, or Tag Goku and Vegeta that fused. You all know it, you know. This unit was absolutely incredible. I mean, the amount of green cards this dude got, and this dude was by far the faster fusing unit. I mean, this unit could fuse so quickly. If you got a rush or 7 Dragon Balls, there goes, that's half your gauge, just like that. That means you only have to switch 2 times. And let's say you didn't. You just need a green 1 time with each unit, boom, you're halfway. It only takes, what, 4 to 5 cards to fill it up, and there's so many other ways to fill it up even faster, like getting hit or even just being in the unit. I mean, that was just unbelievably stupid. Pan, I love you and all, but like, this unit was honestly outdoing you. I mean, I'll always outdo you, but like, let's get this serious out there. Let's be real here. Between Gogeta and Vegito, obviously Gogeta's the better fusion, right? But when it came to units, this Vegito was absolutely cooking. I mean, the guaranteed rush, which is what made this unit be absolutely broken, is way too overpowered. I mean, the rush is by far one of the most hated mechanics in all of Dragon Ball. Being able to one-shot your opponent just like that is just stupid. But you have a saving chance. Just guess the same card as them and boom, you're saved. You cannot die, right? No, this dude will literally turn around you and give you the most devious amount of back shots you have ever seen. This dude's back shots are all over the place. I mean, you cannot escape fusing Super Vegito once he fuses. The only way to defeat this unit is to make sure he doesn't get his rush. But don't worry, he still combos forever, gets Vanish back, tons of healing. This unit was by far an overpowered ass unit, and I'm happy he's out the meta, but honestly, compared to this meta, I might just want that meta more. I mean, the whole team back in the day was UG4, fusing Gogeta and fusing Vegito. That was everyone's team. The team I was running, the team Playbox was running, Ryuden, every single one of them was running that team. And the game was just so unfair. I mean, fusing Super Vegito made the game just so stupid. I mean, the fact of fusing is just dumb. To go from 1 HP completely back to full is just stupid. I mean, I don't know. Let's go to the numbers. Let's go to the second unit for part 1. AKA the better unit. Well, he's kind of the better unit. Now going to one of my favorite units ever in Dragon Ball, and that is fusing Gogeta Blue, or this long ass name. This unit is obviously just so cool. I mean, their animations are just way better than Vegito's. Can we just get that right out the gate? The dude's green cards are stupid. Now, unlike Vegito, where their green card can automatically fill up their switching gauge, this dude's need blue cards to automatically fill up their switching gauge. Now, their green card still does fill up their switching gauge. It's just, it automatically just booms with the blue, and that is just overpowered. The fusing is about the same. They heal, they cancel all their debuffs, they get buffs. It's all about the same. But their ability is a bit different. Just a bit different. Instead of having a guaranteed rush that will guaranteed kill your opponent, isn't that fun? This dude is able to nullify gauges, which at the time was useful. It wasn't the most useful thing, but it was useful. They made it so you have to click on all your strike cards for it to work, which is a great debuff for it. Because, I mean, it's not like they made a unit that can just have that ability to disrupt all those unique gauges and just keep comboing. Yeah, they released Transforming Vegito Blue, which literally just did that. The reason this unit was not number 1 in the game was because they nerfed his ability to not be affected by those things. But nope, then they made a unit that was just the opposite of him to just combo forever with it. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? Why? I mean, when it comes to animation-wise, before they fuse, Gogeta is way better. I mean, animation-wise, their kit is around the same, bit differences there and there. But when it comes down to it, before they fuse, Gogeta's is way better. After they fuse, which is when they get their legendary finish, I actually do prefer Vegito's legendary finish over Gogeta's. I just feel like, I know they copied a few other games with the legendary finish, but that legendary finish is just too hot. I mean, god damn. These units were by far top 3 in the game, both of them. It was just so stupid. I don't know why that is, but it is. Let's go to part 2 of the anniversary, aka the most disappointing part 2 of any anniversary, arguably, and that shows a lot. Next, we have, at the time, arguably the worst release of 2024, comparing with Legends Limited Transforming Broly and Legends Limited Super Vegeta, who was just terrible. But this God Goku on release was garbage. I mean, he had an AoE green and a hard-hitting ultimate. That's it. His damage was trash. Gauge takes way too long to fill up. No key on entry. No key on entry. Pan was better than this unit. Red Pan. How? Everyone wanted a God Goku, and finally he got released. Yes! God Goku, finally! They read his kit. It looks top 10-ish. He gets released. Not even close. Literally, this dude pulled a UG4 moment and said, not even close, the top 10. It was disappointing. This unit got tons of Vanish Recovery, had an AoE green that was a long animation, of course, and lastly, had a hard-hitting ultimate and great animations. But besides that, he had nothing else going for him. I mean, he had a type neutral blue all the time, which was great, but like I said, everything gets canceled nowadays. So he was just absolutely terrible. He was canceled out for one big reason. Well, two. One, he was trash. Two, he's green, and there were two purple units, Ultimate Gohan and UG4, who grabbed this unit by the neck, pinned him against the wall, and pulled a me and Pan moment. That is what happened. This unit was cooked. No explanation on it. God Goku. But now, it is much different. God Goku now is absolutely stupid. I mean, this Goku is the only unit from the anniversary to get an additional buff. This unit got like 3 equipments, and they were all trash, except for one, his unique equipment, which made him top 5 in the game right now. Till right now. For the time you're recording this video, he is top 5 in the game for me. This dude does way too much damage. Now has endurance with buff. Well, he had endurance already, but he didn't have buff cancellation. Now he has buff cancellation, which is also what made Ultimate Gohan so broken. So they kind of copied him. Way more Vanish Recovery. I mean, this dude gets Vanish Recovery on green. Every card he does, it was just stupid. His main ability is just stupid. I mean, this unit, God Goku deserved to be this good on release. But sadly, they did not do him like that. Sadly, they did him in way better ways, in my opinion. But, like, that's just how it is. Let's go to the second unit to release for part 2. In my opinion, probably the most hated unit to ever be released. Not because he's toxic, he is, but he's just hated for what he is. And of course, I'm talking about Legends Limited Ultimate Gohan. Oh my god. This unit, in my opinion, for all of 2024, has the worst LF animations. I don't even feel like that's a hot take. I don't think anyone would disagree with me. For 2024 releases, this dude's animations were terrible. Terrible. His blue card hits a blast, jumps up, does more blast. His green card is literally just him charging up in different views. That's literally it. No animation whatsoever. His legendary finish is terrible. He just has a piss blast. He's basically peeing on you. That's what his LF is. I would love to pee on Pan, but I would not like to pee on this unit. Please make sure this unit never gets a Zenkai, never gets an equipment. I do not want to see this unit ever again in PvP. Now, as of for release, my god. Vanish back on green. I think it was the first unit ever to have 2 gauges for Legends Limited. I believe so. Which was a time gauge. Once it fills up, you go to strike gauge, which basically is just Ultra Super Gogeta's gauge, which you get a blue card every time you fill it up. Every blue card, you get a green, which means Vanish back, Cover Null, cards. Yeah, this dude gets Vanish back on green, full Vanish back 3 times with the strike gauge. Before the strike gauge, he just fills up his gauge. This unit is just so stupid. Oh, did I mention he removes your Vanish with his main ability? No consequences at all. Just removes your Vanish. Gone. You cannot dodge. What the hell? What the hell? This unit literally was the counter to Super Saiyan God Goku. God Goku released at the exact same time as him, and he was countered immediately. Probably one of the fastest counters I have ever seen, as he was countered not the second he was released, but the literal exact timing he was released, he was countered. And that right there shows how disappointing God Goku was and how disappointing Ultimate Gohan was. It was just stupid. As of right now, he has completely fallen off. He can still very well be used, but with yellow units that were running around before Cell, he can now probably bring back now, but as of right now, he's gone. He's thankfully just out the meta completely. As of part 3 for the anniversary, the unit everyone wanted, the Nigerian, Jamaican, black, watermelon eating, chicken eating, no water drinking monkey. This African monkey was stupid. What is this unit? He locks you in with... Okay, hold on. Let's start off here. On release, The first thing this unit did was counter out God Goku. God Goku was in like the 10% of being used. Yeah, then he went right to 0, out of the meta completely. That is the first thing this unit did. Time to get into his kit on release. First things first, Strike and Blast, everything normal. His ultimate is stupid. Has the tap action thing, which is great, you know. Has one of the most stupid things ever. Ultimate, when he released, would one-shot you, guaranteed, no question asked. If you one-shot your revival, you're reviving with only 30% of your health. You lose Dragon Balls, you lose everything you own, your family, your friends, they're all dead. Period. Pan, I love you, but you were cooked against this unit. Not only that, his green card was an AoE, which drawed him 2 cards and locked you in for 3 timer counts. That's it. Then he has a counter gauge, which can nullify ultimates, strikes, blasts, green, strikes, blast, green, blue cards, ultimates, everything. He got rid of everything. It's not even close because he's a monkey. You cannot touch this black monkey. That's what this dude did, and it's what he will always do. He's not even close. Even though I'm always close when I see Pan, this dude's not even close. And that right there, that's just how this game went. I mean, this unit was so stupid. I mean, to have a unique gauge, an AoE green, a one-shot ultimate was absolutely horrendous. I mean, I do not know what they did to this unit, but they absolutely killed him. But after his release, after a while, I think they realized their mistake, and he was probably the most hardest counter I have ever seen. When Blue Beast Gohan released, when Ultra Gogeta Blue released, they were all countered, but it took time. This unit, they didn't take any time. I mean, this unit was countered not right off the bat, but it was just so hard. They released Triku, which is basically a unit to directly counter UG4 because he has the ability to basically, if you lock Triku in, you lose everything basically. That's just stupid. Then they released Ultra Majin Vegeta, which was the finishing touch, who absolutely touched him. I mean, you can just one-shot UG4 like he was nothing. That was the final touch, and it was just over him. Also, in part 1, they released Fusing Gogeta Blue, which had the cards to nullify his gauge, which after UG4 fell off, Ultra Gogeta Blue fell off right after, since his gauge counter was no longer usable. Then they released Yellow Beast Gohan, who basically had 42 different ways to one-shot you and inserting different things inside of you, so deep inside of you. That's what killed UG4. UG4 is by far the most unusable unit right now, as he was just absolutely stupid. Now, ranking all of these, I believe there were 5 units that, well, 4 Legends Limited, and 1 Ultra that released during the anniversary. Rating them all from usable to least usable to usable. The least usable unit right now by far is just Yellow Fusing Gogeta Blue. He is good and you can use him, but he just deserves last on this list. 4th, right? Yeah, 4th is going to be Ultimate Gohan in my opinion. Ultimate Gohan is great, but like I said, he can just not be used right now. He's just gone. 3rd is somehow, I have no idea how, but 3rd is going to be UG4. UG4 is usable, don't get me wrong, but it's just hard to use him as his ultimate does not hit the same. His AoE green's still broken, but with so many units having different abilities to counter UG4, UG4 is nothing. 2nd is Fusing Super Vegito, not because he's a great unit anymore, but that guaranteed rush is just so useful, and that's basically what's saving him. Number 1, by a long shot, like a long shot. Pan likes long shots, let me tell you. But this dude by a long shot is by far. And that is Legend Limited God Goku. By far the worst unit from the anniversary becomes the best unit from the anniversary. And that is the comeback of the century. Like when you have come on your back, that's the comeback of the century. Subscribe!